Hi, I'm Tan and I'm currently travelling Australia in my home on wheels. Welcome to the new DigiDirect series where I take you on the road testing out the best products in the most remote locations. If I can use them out here, you're sure to love them over there. Or wherever it is you decide to call home. From my backyard to yours, jump on in and let's hit the road. Welcome to tropical North Queensland and the Atherton Tablelands. With lush rolling hills, rugged bushland, impressive lakes and tropical waterfalls, the Atherton Tablelands will inspire any kind of photographer. Today's photography? Well, it's light, compact, it's tough, it can withstand freezing temperatures down to -10 degrees Celsius, perform underwater as deep as 15 metres and shoot macro as close as 1 centimetre. Today, I'm road testing the OM system TG-7 and we're taking it on the extremely popular Waterfall Loop. The Atherton Waterfall Loop is located in tropical North Queensland, which is south of Cairns. There are around 18 waterfalls and waterways that make up the circuit. Today, I'm taking you to 3 of the most popular ones, and they are the perfect landscape to test out the features of this super tough and versatile camera. I want to let you in on my game plan for this vlog though. The TG-7 is designed with photography in mind. It sits in the tough range and it's perfect for the traveller or adventure photographer. Now, considering this is video, I'm not looking to shoot a bunch of footage of me holding this camera by a waterfall. So as well as show you the photos I'll shoot, I'm going to put it to the test and use it to film this vlog. Any footage you see from now on will be from the TG-7, and when this camera is in frame, I'll be using my OM system Pro Level OM5. A good little comparison for all you OM system fans out there. And just so you know, my OM5 doesn't have its swimming legs. So that's one up already for tough stuff over here. I'm here at Miller Falls. It is behind me and it's super loud. Can you even hear me? We are testing out the TG-7 microphone. This is probably the most popular falls in Australia and it's a pretty popular spot for photographers. Now before we start testing this TG-7 out in this landscape, let me tell you a little bit about the features. Now this is the first tough camera to be branded OM system. It's 12 megapixels and weighs just 249 grams. It's durable and robust, waterproof to 15 metres, shockproof at 2.1 metres, freeze-proof to -10 degrees Celsius, and will keep out sand and dust so you can venture even further. The TG-7 can achieve incredibly high image quality through a combination of high-resolution f2.0 lens, a high-speed image sensor, and the latest generation TruePic VIII image processor. This creates stunning photos with less noise and more resolution and detail. There's a 4 times wide optical zoom, and the bright f2.0 lens lets you capture more light in challenging situations. You can also capture your photos in full RAW format. You can speed up time with interval image mode and create beautiful 4K time-lapse movies by capturing photos at intervals for a long duration. Now, there are a few new features on this tough series camera. The TG-7 has the same 5 scene modes with an additional construction mode optimised for work use, eliminating dusty areas, dark work sites and brightening nighttime construction. It's also been upgraded for vertical video. Shoot in portrait and the TG-7 recognises the orientation, making it easier to edit and share footage online. I'm here at Olynger Falls. Now, before we even get to that waterfall, I want to tell you a few of the features that you can use outside of the water. Now, this is all about photography and the TG-7. So remember, this is a compact camera. We've got a dial on the back so you can scroll through all the options for your photography and your videography. My favorite is the scene mode. So the scene mode sets you up with all these different options to shoot your best photography. So you've got people shots, nightscapes, motion, scenery, indoors, and the new construction mode. Now, I tend to use the scenery shot, and in particular landscape. I'm always outdoors, and the landscape setting seems to give me the best photographs. I was actually at Lake Tinaroo the other day. We spent the day there and I had a ride on my first sailboat. So what did I take? The trusty TG-7. We got pretty wet, but that's okay because this one's waterproof. I had it on landscape scene mode and I was just shooting away. It was actually quite the adventure. One of the other sailors tipped his boat and then his boat just drifted along the water towards the weir. So we actually went for a rescue mission to pull the guy up onto our boat, and then we went to rescue his. Luckily, a couple on a jet ski had saved the boat from crashing into that weir, and I captured it all on the TG-7. I'm actually quite impressed with the photos that it took. The colors are pretty amazing. As I said, it's not all about the waterfall. Here in the forest, there's some pretty cool things to shoot, and I want to talk to you about macro and the TG-7.
The TG-7 has some of the most advanced macro features seen in any camera. Macro is not only impressive, but fun and accessible as well, opening up a whole new world of wonder to nature and the great outdoors. Just flick the dial to the macro scene mode and discover a world that can't be seen with the naked eye. The macro scene modes allow you to get real up close and personal. With a 1 centimeter focusing distance, the TG-7 comfortably focuses on subjects that feel uncomfortably close. Now, any macro photographer will tell you that good lighting makes all the difference. The TG-7 has optional accessories like the LG1 light guide, allowing you to capture evenly lit, extremely close images using the built-in AF illuminator LED. Or try the FD1, which diffuses the built-in flash, giving you well-lit macro shots.
I'm here at Zilly Falls and we're about to put this camera to the test. I've left my OM5 in the van, so I only have the TG-7 and we are using it vlog style. So the TG-7 wasn't really made for vlogging. It doesn't have a flip out screen, so I don't even know if I'm centered in this thing, but we do know that the microphone is okay. It's only got an internal microphone. There's no import for an external microphone, but as we saw at the start of this vlog at Milla Milla, it did alright. The waterfalls are pretty loud and you could still hear me. Right now I'm filming in 4K 30p. Now there's a bunch of other settings for video. You've got Full HD, 30p and 60p, or if you want to go slow mode, the TG-7 films at 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second, or 480 frames per second. Now this is not like normal cameras where you slow it down in post. The TG-7 records the slow-mo right in the camera. So make sure you have your settings switched back to 30p when you want to vlog like this. Otherwise you might do what I do when I was recording my pro mode and you'll get this. Alright, we're almost at the fall and I've got one more thing to show you. So I'm going to put this vlog away and let's get straight to it.
Not only tough, the TG-7 is adaptable. Fit the converter adapter to the camera and you can attach a fisheye lens or a tele-converter. With the tele-converter, faraway scenes can be captured while maintaining the brightness of the lens. You can also accentuate specific subjects with background defocusing that makes use of long focal lengths. Both lenses are also waterproof and the interior of the lens is filled with nitrogen gas, preventing internal fogging due to temperature differences.
Can you believe we've spent this whole video talking about the TG-7 and I haven't even taken it underwater yet? Now before you do that, just make sure you put the original ring on the lens because that's going to protect it from water. Make sure all your battery enclosures and power enclosures are locked shut and watertight. But if you do put the tele-converter or the wide angle lens on this camera, they are both waterproof and they can go underwater with you.
The TG-7 is at home underwater just as it is on land, producing stunning images and video down to an impressive 15 metres. With a wide range of functions and accessories to enhance your underwater photography, you can capture all your adventures with 5 imaging modes covering everything from macro images to wide-angle shots. Light behaves differently underwater, so you can select shallow, mid, or deep to ensure the correct colour balance, or switch to manual for total control. And take your underwater photography to new heights with the 2 optional lenses. The fisheye converter allows you to capture wide open scenery while maintaining the brightness of the lens, perfect for capturing wide-angle shots. While the tele-converter lens extends the TG-7's focal length to 1.7 times to capture crisp photos of sea life from a distance.
After playing around with all the functions, it's time to share my favourite features of the TG-7. This is Tam's Top 5. Number 1, it's light, compact and tough. It's perfect for travellers or for carrying in a pocket or a handbag. There's no excuse not to have this camera on hand. Number 2, it's made for macro. With multiple macro scene modes, you have everything you need built into the camera for any kind of close-up. Number 3, the underwater scene modes. Not only is it waterproof, but you have 5 underwater scene modes to better adjust colour and light, plus the underwater auto white balance. Number 4, it's compatible with a huge range of accessories. This tiny camera has a whole system around it for unlimited photographic possibilities. And number 5, it really is an all-rounder. A compact camera that is tough, waterproof, freeze-proof, a range of accessories including waterproof lenses, and it shoots macro as close as 1 centimetre. I'm telling you, every photo kit needs a camera like the TG-7. The TG-7 has been branded with a catchphrase to dare more. With a camera full of features like this one, you'll have the freedom to step closer, dive deeper, and venture further than you ever have before. A compact camera that rivals action cams and many DSLRs, I dare you to find another that can do it all and still fit in the palm of your hand.